Hello everyone, Gary Raze with Eugene Spotlights, and today I have the good fortune of interviewing Jessica Baker, and she is with Oregon Supported Living Program. Now that's just kind of a name that I think some of you may know, but I've not heard of that one, so I'm anxious to find out all about what you do for the community. So,
thanks, Gary.
First of all, what do you do?
Well, Oregon Supported Living Program is we're a nonprofit that supports adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So we own and operate 17 homes around the Eugene Springfield area. These are single family homes operated family style. So the people we support live there no more than 3 to a house, sometimes 2.
Okay.
Sometimes 1
so
if they need.
There's someone in charge living at that house, and then 2 or 3.
The people we support are the only residents in the house. That is their house.
Okay.
And then our staff for 24-hour support will rotate in and out to support them in that space. And we really do try to keep that house as their house. I can't just go knock on the door and say, hey, let me in. I really do. I'll call someone up and say, hey, Susan, can I come on by for coffee? And she'll say, oh yeah, come on by. We really believe in making sure that that is an independent space for the people we support, that they are empowered to really take ownership of their homes.
I can imagine that you've received some very good support, especially from people that have relatives that has gone through some kind of disability issue, and certainly can use your help.
Yes, many of the donors that we have, many of our supporters are folks who have family members in our care, or who have family members who experience disabilities and know how important the work is that we do.
That's great.
Yeah.
You've been around, it says here, you've been around for 40 years. You're not 40 years old.
I'm not 40 years old.
But the program has been around for 40 years.
Yeah, actually a little bit longer. We were started in 1978. So we're coming up on our 50th anniversary. We started as a program with the University of Oregon, supporting doing day programs for adults with disabilities. And then in 1988, we broke off into our own nonprofit and began offering 24-hour residential care and support. We do also have our supported living program, which is a little bit of a misnomer since we're OSLP, but the residential program and then the supported living program where folks are living independently and we support them at their homes.
And how do you support them as far as, so you've got these people that are living in the home, there's 2 or 3 in the same home. How do you support them? In other words, is there training that goes on to different ways of doing, like ordering off a menu, or just all the different things that is an everyday life scenario? Is that what you help teach them the proper ways?
Well, so our direct support professionals are the ones who are offering the support in these homes.
Yes.
And they are trained to do everything from administer medication, help with toileting, help with transferring from either a wheelchair to a bed or a chair or what have you. But they also cook meals with the people we support. They go out to the picnic to have a picnic. They will, watch TV together. They'll, they really do spend every moment of their lives, the people we support with these DSPs.
So I want to clarify, these are mental deficiencies or physical deficiencies?
Well,
I call them deficiencies.
Yeah. A lot of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities do experience physical disabilities as well, but the focus is to support folks with the acronym is IDD, intellectual and developmental disabilities.
I understand. Boy, it's a tremendous contribution to this area, and so this is, do you serve Lane County or do you serve all of Oregon? Because it says Oregon on here.
It sure does say Oregon on there, but we don't even get outside Eugene Springfield. We are just right here in local. The work that we do, there are many agencies in town who are also doing that, and we love to partner with them because we are all supporting the same community. 1 in 4 Americans experiences a disability. And so when you think about that population in the Eugene Springfield area, even the 70 people we support and the 100 people that Raze supports, or they support many more than that, full access supports, or Alva Taylor supports, or Ally supports, or IEI supports, or CELIA supports. Those are all folks just in this area.
I see.
We are still not meeting the need of many of the people with disabilities in our community.
There's such a need.
Yes.
Such a need.
Yes.
I'm wondering how people, to find out about you, how can they contribute? How can they help, maybe donate to your program?
We are always happy to take donations. Like I said, we're a 501c3 nonprofit, so everything is tax deduction eligible. We have our donation site on our website, and one of our main funds that we ask for donations to is our Community Access Fund, because most of our funding comes from Medicaid. Medicaid makes sure that the people we support are alive and have medicine and have a roof over their head. The Community Access Fund makes sure that they can go out to lunch, they can go to the movies, they can experience life just like you or I do.
My fear, and everyone's fear at the moment, because we're in a political climate that is topsy-turvy, and you mentioned that some of your funds come from a federal source, and everything is kind of up in the air whether you're going to continue to receive funding.
Truly.
So is there a fallback? This came on rather quickly. Is there a fallback plan that can keep you running if indeed your funding ends with the federal government?
Unfortunately, not really. Our budget is over $12 million to support 70 adults. Most of that, 98% of that is either Medicaid or Oregon funding matching those Medicaid dollars. Now, Oregon has done a wonderful job of saying we're going to step up to the plate. We're going to try to replace those public dollars if they do disappear. But at the end of the day, as much as I love writing grants and going out and asking people for money, I can't ask for $12 million from our community and not quickly. We are fortunate at OSLP that we have had very strong financial management, and so we've been able to put away reserves for a rainy day such as this. So if we were to lose our funding, we would not have to close our doors
immediately. You have a month or two of continuing.
Exactly. We have sufficient funds to be able to continue for a while and continue to support the people we support.
Well, I didn't want to bring up the negative, but that is certainly a negative in our world right now.
And it's very worrying. Many of us are very, very worried, and we're keeping a close eye on the politics. But the people we support are very aware of it as well. Truly, they came up to me. I was just talking to a couple the other day who were telling me about, he had been homeless before he entered our services, and his wife was saying, I moved to Oregon for these services. Do I have to leave? Do I have to go to an institution? What's going to happen? And I said, I don't know.
You don't know.
But we're going to do our best to fight for you. And the two of them are very good self-advocates as well. So.
Well, this is what I'm so proud about the people in Eugene, Springfield, Lane County. We have so many good people that are really trying hard to make this community the very best it can be.
Absolutely.
And you're certainly in that box of people that provide this service.
Yeah.
So again, we'll have this site on the website for you to donate if you so wish to. So once again, Jessica, I really am impressed with what you do, and I thank you for letting us know what all the program offers. So
thank you, Gary. I appreciate it.
All right. So until next time, Eugene Spotlights, we're going to find another good program out there to bring that to you. And boy, I hope they can be as good as your program. So you take care.
Thank you.